What's up, guys? Tommy Cost here. You know what time it is. It's commentary time. But for real, let's take a second to step away from the current MCC debates and look back on a happier time. Let's crack open the time capsule. Here's a gameplay from late 2012 from my friend Flazin, aka Burst OMG. He was searching 50 high dubs with strategy, aka teamwork, or Donnie, when they matched Alison Angel, aka Friendless, and Originator, who is Carnage. The map is pit stop, so let's get on with it. So as you can see, Flazin's gonna blow the coils, and you can tell that those coils blew up pretty delayed, so this is not gonna be a great connection for him. So right now, he is contesting the guy in long for rockets. Originator getting a little ballsy with the rocket pull, but Flazin, with the superior AR skills, does manage to kill the rocket guy, as Donnie snakes away with the camo. So, little delay on that rocket there, unfortunate. He could have probably killed Alison going for the sniper, but Flazin does manage to get a pretty efficient rocket off on Originator, and Teamwork backs off intelligently, then grabbing the overshield as Flazin uses the last rocket to kill their sniper. So I don't know what's going to happen with that sniper that was left behind on the sword ramp, but Flazin does put down shots, now shifting his attention away from Originator, unfortunately dying to Alison Angel. So he's going to spawn over on Needle Pit, and he's going to try to push towards his teammate. Knowing his teammate's dead, he's not going to go and push by himself, overcommitting to something that he doesn't need to overcommit to. A little jump in the film there. That's actually the connection that caused Flazin to jump real time. So, again, I don't know who had hosted this game. I actually should have probably gone and checked. I'm assuming it was either maybe Donnie, or it could have been Originator, who's Carnage, Ponage's brother, because I think they're both East Coast, but I'm not entirely sure. Again, I know Friendless is from Canada and Flazin's from Canada as well, so the connection was so bad that it must have been an American connection. But again, I don't really know. Right now it's not important. Right now what's important is that Flazin does have a sniper on his tower, getting a nice snipe off on Alison Angel, now looking for Originator, getting the no-scope for the double kill. Very nice look, very nice shot, using his teammate as bait. So, spoiler alert, you're gonna see that strategy doesn't get a ton of kills this game, and realistically, that's not the worst thing, because strategy is a very experienced doubles player. He's a very good player overall, and he knows what he has to do, because he doesn't get his hands on a sniper rifle much this game, so rather than try to crouch around and get his own kills, he's gonna use himself as bait for his teammates. So he does a very good job contributing to just about every single kill that Flazin gets this game. And I like it because that whole baiting strategy, that kind of bait on the end of a fishing hook strategy that you use, is really efficient if you know what you're doing. So Flazin's gonna drop and chase Alison. Again, trying not to overcommit here. He's gonna rotate back. Knowing Alison's crouching here, he's gonna get the no-scope right in the face off on Alison. The teams were interesting. Again, we're talking about Flazin in 2012. He was pretty nasty in 2012. Flazin was not a nobody on 360. I'm gonna tell you that, guys, right now. So Flazin is the only guy on my YouTube channel who I've done commentaries and gameplays for that has gameplays from both the past for a time capsule upload and modern upload. So Flazin is absolutely an OG player. He's not the most OG, I'll tell you that much, but considering the fact that I'm doing a gameplay for him from 2012, and I've done gameplays for guys like Dopey from 2013, it's that, you know, it says a lot about Flazin that, you know, he didn't just slip through the cracks and rise up out of the fucking dirt in MCC. You know, he's been around for a little while, so that deserves respect. So, Flazin does get hosted here by Carnage, which is kind of unfortunate. My sources tell me that Originator is Carnage and Alison Angel is Friendless, aka Derek, and those sources are Cody Transferred, Donnie, and Flazin, so I will take their words for it. It's kind of tricky to tell who's who on Smurfs, but Originator, he has the classic Carnage emblem, so that kind of gives away who he is. So Flazin's going to retrieve that sniper, and he's going to rotate towards Training Bridge. Seeing the guy spawning on S1, he's going to try to get a shot off on him. Doesn't really connect, so knowing his one shot, he's going to shift his attention towards the guy on his S tower, which his teammate is now worried about. Seeing a guy under bridge, he's assuming his teammate's probably going to be fine, so he's going to nade over under bridge, and then he's going to chase the fuck out of Originator here. So he's one shot, but he knows Originator's one, and he's going to make that ballsy play. I love that ballsy challenge. He's He's got some hair on his nuts. Flazin was just a little kid at this time, you know. Cocky little guy. Young dude, probably high school age, but, you know, he had some hair on his nuts. I respect that. So this is going to be a slow pit game, guys. Doubles in pit has always been slow. You could argue that the meta has changed from the original doubles meta from 2007 to 2010 to 2012, all the way up until now. You know, there's different eras of how doubles has changed, but in reality, pit has always been pretty slow. You can't really argue otherwise. A lot of it does have to do with power weapon timing, power up timing, and equipment abuse being the regens. So those are all factors that play into why this map plays the way it does. Also, another reason why this map plays so slowly is because in 2s, 4s, doesn't matter, there is no neutral position to take. This is a key point that an old school OG Halo commentator made a long time ago, Shadowskiller. He said that there's no neutral point on this map for you to control. You can't just sit in the middle of the map like you can in other maps. Like, for instance, you can control the middle of, like, assembly, for example. There is no neutral point for you to contest. So, in reality, you have to play either defensively or offensively. You're either set up on your side or you're pushing the other side. So, because of that, there's no, like, optimum time to do either unless you're playing defensively. So, realistically, you're going to be playing a lot of campy slow games, especially at the high level. You know, these guys, Friendless and good old Carnage, are a couple of real deal sweaties, so that's why this game is going to play the way it does. But Flazin right now is carrying with 15 kills. Like I said, he's been using a lot of power weapons, and he has been using his teammate as bait, but that's fine. Like I said, this is a strategy that's been used forever. All the great doubles players have done it. Villa the Killa and Lieutenant Wasp used to do this all the time, and Soko and Valify used to do it as well, just to name a few. I'm not going to go down the list. There's really no point, but like I said, that's really a big part of the doubles meta. So Flazin is going to rotate from sword towards his training, assuming that there's going to be some type of camo or rocket launcher up at this time. As it stands, the camo was grabbed, and it looks like Carnage has it. Unfortunate. That nade shot was a little shifty. I think that maybe should have done more damage, but regardless, Pandora does get away, or Carnage, Pandora, Carnage, all the same person. Everyone has so many different tags, everyone has so many different aliases, it's getting confusing to keep up with who's who. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to take this break from MCC, guys, because right now, as it stands, the MCC is pretty boring, pretty dull. I got my 50 in the arena playlist. I have a lot of gameplays I want to share, but it's just, there's so much... It's a big debacle right now. There's so much debate going on about what's wrong with the MCC and what's right, and you know, what needs to be done to make the game better. It's just, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to keep uploading gameplays from the current MCC. So I'm going to take a break. 2 weeks. I'm going to do this gameplay for Flazin, time capsule upload, and I'm going to do a gameplay from the old MCC where I played customs that I'm going to share next week. So stay tuned for those. But right now, strategy does have a sniper killing Alison, who is on their side of sword. Being up 5 with 5 minutes to go is pretty comfortable. It's a solid lead to have, but it's in no way an indication that these guys are going to win. They have to continue to keep pressure and winning their individual battles. Unfortunately, whatever happened to strategy there did cause him to lose a sniper. The Flazin is looking towards green, bodying Originator, who's going to run back towards green and probably get away. Seeing as Flazin has a regen and a sniper, he should probably push towards his teammate, who is again by himself, but you could also make the argument that his teammate should have probably rotated towards Flazin. Either way, they were split, and they gave up a point on the scoreboard. There's really not much you can do about it. But, again, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm seeing Donnie pushing here, and I'm not really sure why he did that. So, Flazin, seeing what Donnie's doing, his teammate's being impatient. He's going to bait him. Donnie pushes up a little bit there, and Flazin gets a nice headshot on the guy in long. So, Flazin is now adjusting to his teammate's playstyle, which is a sign of a very good player, in my opinion. Being able to shift your playstyles mid-game, on the fly, within a 10-second time frame is definitely the sign of a great player. So seeing the guy on his S2 with a sniper definitely gives Flazin a reason to shift his attention away from green, leaving his teammate alone. But I don't know why Alison is banking nades into green, probably trying to help his teammate out, but he does expose himself long enough for Flazin to get the easy pick on his head. So again, we see Flazin now trying to rotate towards long, unfortunately getting rocketed by the guy with rockets. It's a shame, but his teammate does die as well. And now the scoreboard is closed up considerably, and these guys only have a 1-point lead. What are we going to see here? We're going to see Flazin pick up the old sniper and the old regen left behind by Alison Angel. Now he's going to look through the little sniper hole towards Needles and try to see if anyone's going to push. With 2 minutes left, you can assume that the last set of power-ups have already been grabbed. Rocket launcher and camo specifically, and then maybe overshield. So right now, this is a game of who can get the quickest pick, who can get the lucky pick, the easy pick, who can make the smartest move. We're down to the last few kills, and unfortunately, Strategy does die to the rocket guy who pushes through long. Strategy gets a weird spawn in long here, and he's going to rotate towards green, keeping Alison Angel weak enough for Flazin to get a double body on as he runs away. Now being up 1, Strategy knows that the last guy is weak inside a shotgun. Flazin has to push here, knowing he has rockets. He needs to make a play, can't give up a death here. He's going to throw down a regen for assurance, and as Originator pushes, he's weak enough for Flazin to body once to get the last kill. And that's where this film is going to end today, boys. So this game, Flazin dropped a nice 20 bomb against 2 of 2012's biggest doubles tryhards. Not bad, young Canadian god. This old man is impressed. Thanks everyone for the views, I appreciate the support. Show some love for my boy Flazin in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and sub. Next week, I'm dropping a sick Tundra 4v4 gameplay, so stay tuned for that one. Later, guys.